Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I'm a little bundled up today. I know it's supposed to be spring, but I'm on the East Coast. It's a little chilly. I went out and did all the drop-offs this morning, and I was like, it's freezing. I'm cold. Anyway, so I bundled up like a little turtleneck and a little sweater. I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Monday to all of you. This is morning message number 522. I tend to do this Monday through Friday from around 11 o'clock Eastern in hopes of providing a little inspiration or motivation each and every day. My goal is to elevate the voices of remarkable women, encouraging them to use their voice to tell their story, to build their brands, and to, of course, scream their dream. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend as you are gearing up towards a really wonderful week. It is the last week of the first quarter. Isn't that crazy? Last week of the first quarter, last week of March, last week of Women's History Month, last week. So there's a lot of things going on. So a lot of us are trying to get ourselves in gear, trying to get everything in motion, try to ensure that we're prepared for Q2, try to make sure that we have all of our ducks in a row. We have a very amazing event that's happening on Friday. Friday, March 31st. Wow. Friday, March 31st at 9:30 a.m. with a series of remarkable women. We will be at the American Dream Mall Center. It's much more than a mall. It's just this epicenter of all of this entertainment and food and shopping. And we will be there at Court A on the Dream stage appropriately, sharing 3 panel discussions with 3 sets of remarkable women. And it's just going to be absolutely wonderful. For those of you that are speaking, I'll be in touch a little bit later today with more details. For those of you that are interested in joining us, we'll be sharing on all of our platforms various ways in order for that to happen. If you follow us on Instagram, there's a link within the post. Facebook, link within the posts. There's just tons of ways that you guys can get in touch and meet us live on Friday. Again, that's Friday, March 31st at the American Dream Mega Center. I absolutely love it there. It's everything from amusement parks to indoor skiing and everything in between. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. So please, 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 my darlings, make sure that if you are on an RSVP, you can do so and get in touch with us and see us this Friday. Again, we are ending this quarter. We're ending Women's History Month. We are ending this is the last week of the month, and I just want you guys to go into it being prepared, thinking about yourself, thinking about what success means to you and defining your success. Oftentimes, the definition of what is successful is being told to us, right? This is what success is supposed to look like. This is how much money you're supposed to have. But all of us have our own definition of success, and that allows for our benchmarks to be much different than someone else's. And so often we are constantly in this battle, this imposter syndrome, this taking a look at what other people have and measuring ourselves up against it and determining whether or not we have come far enough or whether or not we haven't come far at all. Or, my goodness, am I getting closer to my goals, or should I just turn it all in? And I never say turn it all in. I never say start all over and throw out everything. My goal is for you to start from where you are in order to get closer to where it is that you want. But what is that? What is your definition of success? And so often we tend to believe or tend to take on other people's definition. And I just want us to question in this moment, is this my definition of success? Am I working towards what I want? Or am I working towards what everybody else thinks I should want? Am I working towards what everybody else thinks that I need in my life? Or am I doing things to make myself happy? Am I doing things to really begin to utilize my skills or the attributes that I bring to the table? Am I truly standing in my truth, or am I just pretending? And you all know, and you've heard me say, there is no such thing as faking it till you make it. It is either telling the truth and living in your authentic self, or being fraudulent. As a fake plant never grows roots, we want to always make sure that we are grounded in something. The stories that we tell or the journeys that we live through, we want to be able to tell those authentic conversations. What is your definition of success? What does that look like for you? Because a lot of us are going through the motions for going through the motions. We're moving forward, but we don't even know where we're going. And if you don't define success for yourself, if you don't determine what makes you successful, good morning, Roseanne, if you don't determine what that does, if you can't look at a benchmark on your roadmap, a rest stop on your journey, and say, okay, I'm getting closer to what it is that I want, it makes the journey far more difficult. It makes it very, very difficult to feel as if you are moving towards anything if you haven't defined success for yourself. And oftentimes we are working towards somebody else's definition of success. Because trust and believe, my definition of success is different than all of my siblings, different than all of the women that are within our group and organization. It's different than countless people. It belongs to me. It's an intimate thing. And we must give ourselves room to define it for ourselves. Give ourselves the freedom to be able to say, this is what it is that I want. It doesn't look the same way as somebody else's journey. And this same thing goes and holds true for people within the same industry. The success of the baker down the street is not your success. They're living off cupcakes. You are handling wedding cakes. We need to be able to stand in our own truth, even in the same rooms, and look at what it is that we are building for ourselves, by ourselves in a lot of cases. And we need to hold that intimately into what it is that we're doing. We need to ensure that all the things that we are pulling together and make work, and all of the things are coming together in a way in which we can manage, that belongs to us, that we are not being swayed or manipulated by anybody else's definition of success. So today, on this Monday, on the last week of the month, the last week of Women's History Month, on the last week of the quarter, I want us to think about what are we working towards, and to ensure that the definition of that belongs to us. That no one else wrote it. No one else is forcing you to go down a road or into that direction or do that thing, right? I want you to think about what it is that you're doing and how you are putting one foot in front of the other in order to get closer to your definition of success. It is easy to be swayed by other people, encouraged, even pushed, even to the point where you don't remember why you started and you don't remember why you're doing what you are doing. So in this moment, this brief little moment that we are together for today's morning message, I want you to think about your definition. What does it mean for you to be successful, right? It might be millions and millions of dollars and you're swimming in coins. Maybe that's what it is for you. And for some of you, you just want to live comfortably. You want to be able to do what you love and not stress about it. Maybe that is enough, and maybe that is not even enough, but plenty. But you get to determine that. And then everything that you set up moving forward really is about celebrating that. It's about recognizing that and creating a plan to support that, versus feeling constantly disappointing that you're not living up to other people's expectations. It's time to set your own expectations and define your success. And we all have the opportunity to do that if we give ourselves the freedom to do so, and the time set aside to look and say, okay, I might not be exactly where I want to be, but what does success look like for me? And take the necessary time to set out a plan in order to achieve your goals. I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer, and this is it on this cozy day, on this the last Monday of the month, as we get ourselves closer to our event on Friday at American Dream, and I hope all of you can meet me there. I want you guys to think about how you define success. Ignore what other people are telling you. Ignore the successes that are around you, and just say, okay, I will feel successful when, and fill in that blank, and allow for that to be your benchmark. Allow for that to be your guiding star as you get closer to what it is that you deserve. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer. Log on to thisisittv.com for more information. Log on to thisisit.tv for all of our latest shows. We have so many new things coming up in our courses. If you'd like to be part of our membership community, you can find more information there as well. Get in touch with me if you are looking to find your voice and to scream your dream. We are helping individuals build their personal brand one plan at a time. So if you are interested in really honing in on your voice and determining the message that will get you closer to what it is that you want, we are here for you. We cannot wait to be able to point you in the right direction. Thank you, Roseanne. And for everybody who's listening, please, please, please make sure that you reach out if you need a little bit of inspiration. If you need a little bit of motivation, you know where to find me. We're coming to you live 11 o'clock Eastern on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube. Follow us on all of those channels, and then do the same on Instagram and TikTok for more inspiration on an ongoing basis. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Again, I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer, and this is it. Make sure that you get in touch with me if you need me, because it's time for all of us to no longer whisper our wishes. It's time for us to scream our dream. I'll see you next time.